Hey there, welcome to the Small Business Tax Survivor Plan. In this presentation or webinar, I'm going to teach you how to save $50,000 on taxes in 2026 without cutting payroll or hustling harder. Who am I? My name is Buseo Guntania. I've been a CPA for over 16 years. I have a master's in taxation from Fordham University. I'm the co-founder of a tax startup called Muse. I've been featured in the Wall Street Journal and Crain's Magazine. But more importantly, I've saved my clients over $100 million over the 16 years of being a CPA. Why this presentation matters to you. As a small business owner, taxes are likely your biggest and hidden expenses. In this short presentation, I'm going to teach you how to legally reduce your tax bill and reinvest that money into your business. Who is this for? This is for people who have LLCs and S Corps, any brick or mortar or online business, agencies, consultants, retailers, and service providers, and also founders with revenue which are over $100,000 a year. You know, the problem is that a lot of small business owners think that tax it's a once in an item event. You need a quality tax plan for your business. And most businesses only think about taxes after the damage is done. The first shift I'm going to discuss is entity optimization. You have to understand what type of tax entity you are. Are you a sole prop? Are you an S corp? What are the tax savings towards this? What's the smarter payroll that I need to figure out? Do I have to pay 15.3 in self-employment tax? This is something you have to understand. The second shift you have to understand is getting paid. In the tax world, we call it owner's compensation planning. You're no longer W-2, or you might receive a W-2, but you have to think about what type of strategy do you have in place? Do you have a reasonable compensation in place? Are these tax-free distributions for optimal tax results? This is a shift you have to undergo. The next shift is understanding that now that you're self-employed or have side gig income, there's items you could potentially write off. Is it business meals, your portion of your rent, of your home office, your laptop, your travel, and even your kids? You can hire your kids in your business. Ideally, you want to structure your documentation and categorize this to stay compliant while saving thousands of dollars. Another shift you have to undergo is thinking about retirement and wealth strategy. Do you have a solo 401k in place, a SEP IRA, or maybe even a defined benefit plan? All these are powerful tools to help you reduce your tax bill and build wealth using pre-tax dollars. And another shift you have to consider is tax credits, or even tax insights or items like cost segregation, R&D credits, Section 179, real estate segregation. These are items that, if you're not understanding these shifts, you might lose out on $20,000 to $100,000 in tax savings over your lifetime. And right now, I'm going to walk through one of our clients. Obviously, I can't give the personal names, but this person came to us and they have a brick and mortar retail business. Before working with us, they had a $62,000 tax bill. We helped them change to an S corp, helped them with retirement stacking, and helped wrote off their business vehicle. And we saved them roughly $42,000. Another client came to us with an online coaching business. She paid herself $120,000 in W-2, and also we helped reclassify some income, helped and hire some of her kids as in payroll, and it also helped open a solo 401k, which helped us save close to $29,000. In this presentation, I've taught you how to slash taxes with strategic entity use, what deductions you're probably missing, and how to use the tax law to grow and scale. If you're ready to work with a CPA to scale your business, but more importantly, saving taxes, I want you to book your time right now. Right now, we only have 5 slots available this month, and our goal is to help you and turn your biggest expense into your biggest opportunity. Again, I want to thank you for your time and click book now, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you.